Well, it's good to see you again today. On this day, we are looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 2 under the theme, All for One Spirit. Spirit. We tend, for some reason, not to think a lot about the Spirit of God. I've thought about this before, about why not? You know, as Christian people, we've always believed, as the Orthodox Church and as the Scriptures attest, that God is three in one. He's not three different gods. He is one God, but three persons in one, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I think we have a little easier time understanding the concept of God as Father because, well, we understand fathers, and we understand that the role of the father is to create and to provide and protect. We kind of get that. And we also, I think, have an easier time understanding the Son, that is Jesus Christ, because, well, frankly, he became human, right? And so he walked on the ground, he ate, he cried, he died, he lives. So we have a little easier time understanding and relating to Jesus. So the Father and the Son, but the Spirit, I think, is a little harder for us, probably because we can't really see the Spirit all that much, right? However, I would say we can see the effects of the Spirit, though. We may not be able to see the Spirit, but we can see the effects of the Spirit. So this is really interesting, but in the Bible, the Old Testament word, the Hebrew word for spirit, is the word ruach. Ruach, you get to make that, throat clearing sound, but ruach actually means wind or breath, and also spirit. In the Greek language that the New Testament is written in, the Greek word for spirit is pneuma. P-N-E-U-M-A, pneuma, which, we kind of get the English understanding of like pneumonia or pneumatics, right? Because what does pneuma mean? It also means wind or breath and spirit. So think about it like this. We can't really, if you think about breath or wind, you can't see breath unless it's a really cold day, and you can't really see wind, but you can see the effects of it. I don't know, take this plant, for example. The leaves are still on it, but if I blow, you can hear my breath and my wind. Maybe you can see that a little bit. And so you can't see, per se, the Spirit, but you can see the effects of the Spirit. So what does the Spirit of God do? Well, the Holy Spirit's job is to bring us back to Jesus. So the Spirit is all over in the world, and it's blowing people, moving people to bring us back to Jesus, to point us to Jesus. And so if you think about it, there are a lot of people who, in this world, everybody is ultimately affected by the Spirit. Some people just want to fight against the wind. They're like the weather people who are reporting on the hurricanes, and they're standing out in the wind trying to fight against it. A lot of people live life like that, trying to fight against this presence of the Holy Spirit that's drawing people to Jesus, saying, no, there's no wind here. It's not windy at all. I would say let the Spirit of the living God move in your life. Let the Spirit move in your life, right? And let the Spirit bring you to Jesus, to open your eyes to Jesus, to open your heart to Jesus. If you feel the winds of the world pushing you in a place that's not to Jesus, well, those are just artificial winds. Those are like people holding up a hairdryer or a blower or a fan trying to push you one way, but ultimately they are no match for the powerful wind that exists in this world, which is the Spirit of the living God. So in your time together today, I want you to talk about the Spirit. I want you to read about the Spirit. I want you to share how God is moving in your life, and ultimately how the Spirit of the living God is drawing you to Jesus. So enjoy this time together as you share, read, talk, pray, and bless, all for one Spirit.